Hello Taurus, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. We're going to get right into your twin flame journey reading, a look into a connection that you have with someone in your life, and to see what's going on in that connection over the next 7 days. Alright, we're going to pull cards for you and your person, and we'll pull some clarifiers and see what is going on. Alright, so Taurus, beautiful earth sign of Taurus, show me what's going on this week between you and a twin flame love connection in your life. Show me. Alright. Straight out, Taurus, you're coming in as Eight of Cups. Damn. You see them as the Fool. You desire Six of Swords. What needs to happen is lovers. Alright, your person is coming in as Temperance. They see you as the Page of Cups. They desire Two of Cups. And what needs to happen is Knight of Wands. Alright. So this is interesting. Bottom of the deck we have Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really new, it's certainly a new connection, I want to say. But it brings a new sort of level of physicality, materialism, stability with that Ace of Pentacles. It feels good overall, Taurus, right? But there's a little bit of something going on here. Let's take a look at it. You and your person, how do you come in? Well, you're coming in Eight of Cups, and your person's coming in with Temperance. So Taurus, you're kind of like putting your foot down, right? You've made a real decision to sort of walk away from shallow relationships that just aren't giving you what you need. You've just had enough of that. And so it's interesting that Eight of Cups will come in. I'm not necessarily sure that this Eight of Cups is to do with this person. I think this is a general state of mind, Taurus, that you are going through right now. Okay, if you're resonating with this reading, which is to say that you simply aren't willing to put effort in to any kind of connection or relationship with someone where you do not believe you're going to get the same back, right? It's just a waste of your time. And you're like very, very intentional about it. You may even begin to put up boundaries between you and certain individuals in your life. And certainly this is also going to resonate to any new connections. And it may be that in this connection, it's not that you're walking away from this connection, but you are bringing this mentality to this connection. Your person is coming in with Temperance. They may have Sagittarian energy in their chart. Temperance is the card for Sagittarius. Temperance, yeah, your person is being, you know, calm, right? Focused, tempered. They're not going to react. They're not, you know, and it may seem to you almost as if they are pulling away, right? Or as if they're being stoic, or they're not giving you enough sort of emotionality, right? Temperance is very tempered. You know, that's what tempered is. So there's a constant, you can see that's why the figure there, the angel, is constantly sort of pouring the emotion, the water of emotions from one cup to the next to ensure that there is a balance there. And it's a kind of internal balance. It's an internal balance that is maintained despite what's going on around you. And so your person is going to appear reserved or perhaps untriggered. But I believe that this is an intentional sort of attitude that they're bringing this week. And it's good. It's a healthy attitude. Nevertheless, let's go forward. How do you guys see each other? Here it gets interesting. You both have a very youthful quality to how you see each other. You see them as the Fool. They see you as Page of Cups. So for you, you're seeing them, Taurus, as someone who is young, vibrant, but also I think they're new to you, right? The Fool. It almost feels as though you see them as a breath of fresh air. You see, you know, because you see them as the Fool. So it could be that this person is someone that you're really not used to sort of being with. Okay, there is not cavalier, but a kind of like, you know, throw caution to the wind attitude there with this person. They're absolutely adventurous and all of that. But it feels more than anything, I think you see them as the Fool because they almost represent a whole new type of relationship for you. or a whole new type of connection, or a connection with a very different type of person than you're used to. You know, everybody has a type, right? Well, this person is absolutely outside of that, and they're new and fresh, and I would say that you enjoy it. Now, they see you as a Page of Cups, so they're seeing you also as someone who is, interestingly enough, someone who is very sort of sweet and young and new and fresh. There's a flirtation going on here. You're walking away from certain connections, and yet they see you as a Page of Cups. Page of Cups is not afraid to let you know that they like you. They're not afraid to let you know that they're interested. Pages are all about overcoming fear in that suit. So Page of Cups is that first step that you overcome the fear in expressing love to someone. You're no longer scared. You're not scared of rejection necessarily. You're not scared of, you know, being ridiculed, or, you know, getting it wrong, or making a fool of yourself, right? And so this is how your person sees you. They see you as someone who is not afraid to express themselves. And I think they feel that you are coming into them, despite the fact that you are walking away from some connections, right? And this is why I believe that this walking away is with other people in your life, but it is, the attitude is sort of, perhaps it made, some of this attitude is going to filter into this connection. So if this connection doesn't show up, you will walk away from here too. Nevertheless, it's not like you've lost your ability to let somebody know you care just because you've decided to not be with other types of people that have perhaps hurt you, or that just haven't, you know, stood up to the level that you require, right? So you're coming across strong, Taurus. You're coming across strong, intentional, and fearless in this connection. Now, what do you both desire? Here it gets nice. They desire Two of Cups, so they want more with you. They want a connection with you. You desire Six of Swords. You just don't want any drama. Okay, Taurus? So the most important thing in this connection for you is that you just don't want the drama. You want harmony. You just want to be able to have harmonious connections, harmonious conversation, no drama, no arguing, no fighting. You know, let's just take care of each other and move forward in this vein, right? And it's interesting that Six of Swords would show up in this position, because more than anything in this type of reading, it indicates a deep, deep desire to have a pleasant interaction and not to have, like I said, drama, games, arguing, or bickering, or any of that stuff that tends to be there in, you know, in all relationships, but can also be there in the beginning of a relationship. That power play, right, sometimes. And yet, they desire Two of Cups. They want that commitment. Two of Cups is that initial commitment. What needs to happen? Lovers and Knight of Wands. Well, for you, Taurus, for you, what needs to happen is you need to be sure that this is a love connection, that this is a soulmate connection. This is what you want. And yeah, it makes sense, because you're walking away from relationships that aren't serving you anymore, connections. You don't want the drama. Yes, they're new for you, but if there's anything that is to happen here, then for you what needs to happen is the understanding that this is a love connection, and this is going to have that deep, deep, deep commitment that we see in the Major Arcana Lovers card here. We have the beginning of a commitment here with Two of Cups, but Lovers talks about that, you know, when two people make up a whole, that soulmate connection. And that's what you're longing for, Taurus. And I would say this new relationship, or this new connection with this person, perhaps there's a potentiality there of it. There's clearly some connection here between the two of you. But for you, if it's not a soulmate connection, I think that you're just not, it's not going to happen for you. And so this reading is definitely for a Taurus who's looking for that, or who wants that at this point, especially since you've decided to sort of put boundaries in with other types of relationships. Now, your person, what needs to happen for them is Knight of Wands. They need to show some action. Okay? If they want to be with you, all of this temperance over here might be all well and good, you know, holding back your feelings, being really calm and all that. But if they want you the way they show here with this desire, they need to start making some moves, showing some action. You know, actions speak louder than words. And Knight of Wands comes through with fire. You know, they don't just talk it. Knights are always air, so you're always talking about communication when we're talking about knights. But Knight of Wands is really communicating your passion and following that up with action, right? So you don't want any bullshit here. Like I said, no drama, no bullshit, no mixed communication, no mixed emotions. And it's interesting that Six of Swords would come up, because it's like, has there been a little bit of drama here already and you're kind of like wary of it? Show me what's going on for Taurus. Let me give you one more. Right? Because that Six of Swords is coming up for a reason here in this connection. And you've clearly come across to them as somebody who's showing interest. So what is it that is happening? Show me. Get 4 more cards out. Move this up a bit. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, wow, there's a burden, 10 of Swords, shit, and 7 of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of completion going on here. There's some karmic ending that's happening here for both of you. I'm going to say that for the two of you, there is a cycle closing and ending, a stage closing and ending. And these stages are both the stages of the Wands and Swords, so sort of like a period of struggling, a period of arguing, a period maybe of having relationship after relationship that was just a blow to the ego, that was just always ended badly, that didn't work out. Same thing with 10 of Wands, an end to a period, especially when we come out to how we see each other, right? An end to a period of carrying sort of burdens and hang-ups and baggage, carrying shit around with us, you know, attitudes and outlooks that we carry around with us about ourselves, right? They ultimately end up blocking us, right? They ultimately end up weighing us down. When we get to the 10 of Wands, enough is enough. It's almost the straw that broke the camel's back. And so you let it all go. You just simply cannot carry it anymore. And something about the meeting between the two of you is making this happen. At the same time, that is how you see each other. What you both desire is connected with a 10 of Swords. So you both desire this ending of relationships that are just blows to the ego, that are bickering, that are fighting. You both are trying to bring a smaller ego to this connection. This is a reading for Taurus who's just started. This is a new relationship with this person, but this is absolutely a fated or almost like a soulmate connection, in the sense that you are both exactly in the right place in your lives to meet each other, and you both want exactly the same things, right? You both have, I would say, have been through probably versions of each other's pain at some point, as well as your own, so you understand each other. Knight of Pentacles is coming in your energy to let you know that there's a lot of work going on. Somebody's going to be, both of you, I would say, are working hard over the next 7 days in your career, whatever that is, and you're kind of focused on that, right? So there's an aspect of financial stability here that is important. There's an aspect of continuing to work to your personal goals that is important, and there's dedication for that, right? So Knight of Pentacles shows, also represents that energy of being extremely dedicated. It's the most dedicated or committed knight in the deck, right? The most laser focused. He will not stop until he reaches his sort of goal. And so this strong energy that binds the two of you, right? Having these cards come out, they bind you both in very similar attitudes. What needs to happen? What needs to happen for both of you is effort. 7 of Wands is the card for valor. So you both have to want it and want to fight for it. Because both of you, Taurus and your person, you guys are coming from a background of some pain and some trauma when it comes to relationships. Nevertheless, that you are both what each other needs, you will both have to still fight for it and show some valor here, because you are both, to a certain degree, I don't want to say damaged, but scarred, right? Not damaged, but scarred. And so the scars, they linger, right? And so we can easily fall back on old patterns, but nevertheless, these 10s are such strong completion cards that, yeah, I have a feeling that you both will work for it. 7 of Wands, you're both going to want it. You both will want each other. You see each other in the same light, page, and full energy. Very strong reading, Taurus. Let me get some energies, some spirits of darkness and light out. I'm going to pull 3 of these just to see what kind of Spirits are helping or hindering this connection. This is a powerful soulmate connection. What can I say? I would say this isn't a twin flames reading. This is a soulmate connection reading. Certainly a soulmate in the sense that you both have simply just found each other. Almost as if your lives have collided into each other somehow. Show me what's going on for Taurus in this 7 days. Show me. Incredible. Spirit of Skulls, Spirit of Saint Nicholas, and Spirit of Enchantment. Wow, you guys are captivated with each other. There is generosity here. There is Spirit of Saint Nicholas. So generosity, love, gifts, assurances, assistance. Okay, and spells. Here we have Spirit of Enchantment. You guys are absolutely enchanted with each other. So there's going to be that energy coming through over the next 7 days, right? It is temporary. But, you know, it's just a 7-day read. So Spirit of Enchantment is one of the energies that may be there. There's the Spirit of St. Nicholas, right? So there's a gifting aspect. Somebody may get a gift. Somebody may get flowers or taken out to dinner or vice versa, you know, whatever. There is a, you know, there's something like that I feel strongly is going to be happening over the next 7 days. And it'll be an energy that will also add to the Spirit of Enchantment. You do, however, have Spirit of the Skull, so be careful. There's a little bit of depression and melancholy that might come out over the next 7 days. And it can come from this connection, possibly not, you know, if there's a little challenge here or there. I mean, remember, this is at the beginning. You guys are at the beginning. This is a new connection. You may have started seeing each other as recently as a few days ago or a couple of months ago. But with this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, remember, there can be a little bit of melancholy that comes whenever we close stages where we get to such an important connection, all right? So just, these are the energies that are showing up that may be affecting some of this over the next 7 days. Other than that, this is a strong reading, Taurus, for you, and a soulmate connection that is, I want to say, just perfect, really, in many sort of ways, in terms of who you are and what you represent to each other and what you could be to each other. All right, guys, I hope you this gave you some clarity. If it did, please like, subscribe, and share. That's all I ask for. And that's it, Taurus. I will see you in your next reading. You can check out your Twin Flame Shadow reading. I think that's up for those of you who are definitely experiencing challenge. And that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.